right, so I seem to be on a roll today, banging out ideas that I've had for videos for a while that I just, you know, haven't done. And this one is just going to be a very much a rambly sort of video where I'm talking about the reason why I'm more forgiving when it comes to issues and stuff that I run into when it comes to Linux. And I feel like it's one of those topics where I don't have to make it a super long rambly video. It's still going to be a ramble, but not super long. I mean it because it's really simple. You're going to have problems no matter what you use. Maybe to a lesser extent here than there. Like, I mean, if we're being completely objective, you're much less likely to have issues on something like a Mac than you are a Windows PC. And that goes with just about everything. I mean, you can find that in everything. So, you're going to have issues no matter what you use. And when it comes to free and open source operating systems and FOSS minded projects, you the issues that you run into there, it's easier to understand and I don't know, forgive just because the nature of the beast. These projects are being developed and being created by people, with what little time they can donate to it. And yet it ends up being, in almost all cases, way better than you'd expect. And I mean, that is something to, well, respect. I I enjoy the fact that open source software is at the point that it is, where it works so damn well, where it's compatible with so much damn stuff. It's amazing. The the problems that I encounter, I don't I don't look at them so harshly just because they don't. I don't have this false sense of entitlement where I paid for it, so I shouldn't have to have problems. You know, I have a system that lets me alter stuff on it because I didn't pay for the $200 right to be able to do that, because that wasn't a thing. I didn't have to. If something breaks on it or anything, it, well, I'm not out anything other than my time in solving that issue. And here's the thing: even if it happens much, much less, I'm still going to have problems eventually on something, especially on Windows. People want to make the argument that, like, well, it's much less prone to having problems. Well, yeah, but the effing file system, brothers, is just so damn bad that, like, I mean, if you don't spend decent amounts of your time defragging your hard drive, keeping an eye on the file system, making sure it doesn't shit the bed, your computer is toast in like 3 years. No matter what, you're gonna start having issues. But that's besides the point. I don't know. It's just, it's easier to be forgiving when you're not getting this false sense of entitlement because you're paying for shit. And there's this well, I mean, most people don't look at it as evil, but this greedy company behind it that, wants to make money. And because you've paid money, you're more inclined to go to them and be like, well, I paid you so much damn money. If you want to keep getting my money, fix your product, instead of just, I don't know. And I think it also comes back to, like, I'm more of the type of person to be interested and mindful of the self-reliance aspect of stuff. I I want a system that, worst comes to worst, I'm much more likely to be able to self-maintain. Um, and quite frankly, Linux, BSD, and such, it's just better. It just is. And when you have problems on one Linux distro, Jesus, man, there's 2,000 out there. You'd be insane to tell me you can't find another one that doesn't have, the same, like, if it doesn't fix all of your issues, it damn well will minimize them. There's so much choice out there and so much variation and so much diversity that you can find something for you in the Linux space. I mean, that's just, it's just a fact. Just like you can find anything on the internet. You know, you can find any Linux distro. I've proven that on this channel before. I won't get into it, but I have. There are Linux distros made for everybody. So tell me what you think. This is just sort of a rambly sort of video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I think this is going to be the last video I made today. After that, I'm going to go play with Buddy. And it's been raining outside, so it's super muddy, so he's definitely going to need a bath. So today's going to be an eventful day. And then tomorrow I'm recording the podcast with Jeff, and hopefully tonight I'll also do a live stream. So if you're not subscribed, there's a whole bunch of stuff coming. Make sure that you are, and keep an eye out for the new podcast episode coming up. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like button, because you know that does help out, and check the description. Come over, talk to us on Discord. I got my Patreon stuff down there, but you know, don't worry about that. Just focus on coming over to the Discord, meet some nice people, hang out with some like-minded folks who are nice, chatty, and have a good one. Bye.